What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl, Christy Mack, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys 5 things no one will tell you when you first start battling a chronic illness. So if you guys know anyone that could benefit from these types of videos, please go ahead and share it with them. And if you're new to my channel, what's up? Take a moment and hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for all the best kidney-related advice, and to be notified when I post every Sunday and Wednesday. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, I have been very transparent with you guys. I have showed you guys from when I was battling my lupus to dialysis and even my kidney transplant phase. So when I come to you and I tell you certain things, it's because of my experiences, and you may have some experiences yourself, but there are a lot of people that are now getting on dialysis that were now recently, diagnosed with lupus or just going through this transplant phase, that I want to tell you some stuff that I wish I knew. But thankfully for technology, we're able to communicate the way that we are now, and I'm able to tell you and everybody what I've been through. So the first thing I want to tell you is you're not going to be as active as you were, right? Some of us were athletes in school. Some of us, were very active parents. We were ripping and we were running. But when you get diagnosed with a chronic illness, over time, it takes a toll on your body, especially if you've been on dialysis. I personally was on hemodialysis, and it drained. I was completely drained, right? So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't help my kids. I couldn't barely even help myself. That's how bad it was. But also, when I was battling lupus, that completely changed my life. From being this active, girl all the time, just on the move, to now having to be bedbound certain days, very fatigued and just tired all the time. And these are some things that I wish I would have known, but I learned over time, and you guys will learn just as well. Everyone's situation is different. I may battle something different than you, but I'm just giving you guys my experience and what I've learned, and I hope that it will help you in the future as well too. So the first one, like I said, is just be prepared that you're not going to be as active as you used to be. So number 2 is there will be times that you might be jealous of your healthy friends. I know I personally was, because there were times where I couldn't go out and I couldn't congregate with everybody and hang out, or even just have the energy to do certain things. So you're gonna sit back some days and say, why do I have to be the one to be on dialysis? Why do I have to battle lupus, or whatever your chronic illness is? I wanna let you know that if you start to feel that way, that I told you so. So that is number 2. Be mindful that you're not gonna be able to do everything that everybody else is doing. So number 3 is you might have to fight and fuss with your doctors, because everything you feel may not be in the textbook, or you don't look like you're sick. So there are times where I used to go into the doctor's office and I will tell them about all the joint pains I'm feeling, the fatigue, and then my doctor will look at me and was like, hey, well, you look great. You don't look like most of our patients out there that have the moon face because they're in prednisone, or sometimes they don't understand what I'm going through when I talk about certain things that I'm experiencing in my body, because it doesn't fall within the textbooks. So I just want to let you know that you may have to tug with your doctors at times, but it's normal, right? And so that's why it's important to find groups and other people that are personally going through what you're going through, because all the time the doctors are not always right. And I'm gonna say that they're not always right, because when I first got diagnosed, before I got diagnosed with lupus, they started thinking I had leukemia. They started thinking I had all this different stuff. It was just educated guess. And, they had to, obviously run tests and do all types of other stuff until we were able to find a baseline of what was wrong with me. But I'm just letting you know that if you feel some kind of way about what's going on in your body and your doctors are not recognizing it, please find another doctor until you're satisfied. You need to be comfortable with your doctors. But I personally know people that are on dialysis that are fighting for medical care right now, right? Because we're in the midst of a pandemic and they're not getting the care that their needs. Doctors don't want to see you because of what's going on. But at the end of the day, this is the job that they signed up for. And I understand we're in a pandemic, but people are sick. People are dying. People need proper care. So if you have to fuss and tug with your doctors, I suggest that you look for a new team. I really do. I personally always tell you guys in all of my videos that the doctors are here to guide us, but we are in control of our own health. And so it's very important that you get to know yourself and you know when you're feeling something off and you demand proper health care. Okay? I don't care what your insurance is, demand proper health care. So the fourth thing I would say is you may battle mentally. Dealing with a chronic illness is not easy because there'll be some days where you have all the energy and by midday you're ready to crash, right? Or you may be down in the morning but have all the energy in the afternoon and crash at night. It just depends on your particular body. But for me, I usually battle most mornings. Most mornings I am struggling to get out of my bed and I have to mentally talk myself into getting up. I have to mentally walk myself, like just talk to myself till I get to the gym. And once I get into the gym, I have my TV up. I listen to a lot of spiritual things. I listen to a lot of like success books. And I'm constantly doing things to get my mind right because it's hard. It's hard mentally just dealing with so much, having to take the medications, having to go to the doctor's appointments. It just becomes too much at times. So I want to let you know that you may be battling one moment you're high, one moment you're in low phase, but it's okay, right? Do what you can do. And the things you cannot do, leave it alone. Leave it for another day, right? I feel like, I tell myself a lot that I'm not going to kill myself. I'm really not. If I can get to it, I get to it. If I can't, I can't. And I personally really battle mentally just being great at one part of the day and then down on the next day. And it just is what it is. So I just wanted to come on and let you know that that might be something that you will experience when you're battling a chronic illness. So the last thing, number 5, you guys, you may lose some friendships. I'm just gonna be honest with you. When you're battling a chronic illness, not everybody's as understanding. Some people will stop calling you as often because when they do talk to you, most of the time you're not feeling good and they just don't want to put the effort in to being your friend or, being that family member to support you. So it's okay, right? It's okay because you're gonna find new friends. You're gonna find people that are going through what you're going through. But again, like I said, you will lose some friends. Some people will just drop to the waistline. You may lose some family members as well too, but you just have to learn to deal with your situation yourself. And I speak this from experience. I have great support system, I do. But there are some people in my life that I wish were a little bit more active in my life. People that call me only when they need something, right? And you're gonna get those people. I call them selfish people, but it's okay. So just be prepared. If you lose some friends, it happens to most of us. You can comment below, you can interact with other people in the groups and ask them if they've experienced this. I can guarantee you a lot of people have experienced losing friends and family as they battle a chronic illness because it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes love for someone to love on us the way that we need to be loved. All right, guys, so those were my 5 things that I wanted to go over with you. Just trying to give you an update of what you may experience in the future, especially if this is a new phase of life for you. I just wanted to prepare you. I love being transparent. I tell you as it is. I'm as real as I can be. I just wish I personally had more people in my life to prepare me for what was to come. A lot of this stuff I had to learn on my own over the course of the years. I just learned to put a smile on my face, be positive, do the things that I can do, and appreciate the people that are in my life, still in my life, supporting me day by day. But I just wanted to come on, give you guys some advice. Comment below, let me know if you have experienced any of this or if you're newly diagnosed with a chronic illness. Let us know because I want to be here to support you and guide you through this as much as possible. Due to technology, I'm here. you guys can interact with me. I'm here on YouTube. I'm also active in the kidney groups and lupus groups as well on Facebook. Otherwise, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on Facebook at Christy Mack. And I love and appreciate you guys. See you guys next time.